Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
It's a sight that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose, or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Allen's got it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
First and 10, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round 1. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they play the same way they played during the regular season, mistake-free and with passion.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Following the fumble recovery, Pittman, a throw taken in by Sims. 3 yards the game there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Pittman. Screen pass to Lindsay. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The open man is Westbrook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pittman. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would need to win 3 games on the road in January. But, hey, here's the bottom line. There's 18 other teams that wouldn't mind being in this spot right about now.
Yeah, and you had to stick it to them, didn't you? Those 18 who are sitting at home right now. But you're exactly right about that. Your point about how daunting this is well taken, because it all depends on their mindset at this point. How do they break it down so they're not looking at this whole big road and saying to themselves, we've got no shot. You've got to break it down to this game right now. Win this one, then worry about the rest of them after this. Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 26. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Lindsey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
from the gun. Pittman. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec.
The ball carrier.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pittman. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Pittman. Open man here. Sims, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Pittman over the middle, complete. That's Sims. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That's complete, right around the 8. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. They'll run with Lindsey. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Steven Sims there to make the grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And now this throw complete to Washington. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Fournette running out of the gun. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Complete to
a big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds.
No gain on the play.
To throw on 2nd down, Pittman.
At the 22-yard line.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they They stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Pittman. He completes it to Westbrook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Pittman. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Steelers 7.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now out come the Steelers. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mayfield on play action. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
From the gun, Mayfield. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete to James Washington.
To throw, Mayfield on the crossing route, complete. That's Harris. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 43. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And again, it's Mayfield. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
now Leonard Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team. Fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mayfield. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
For the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Pittman. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Leonard Fournette, the ball.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Short little throw to Ebron. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Pittman quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Pittman. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete.
Pittman's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Working with a 2nd and 3. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little check down to Lindsey.
Pittman's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Pittman got his man complete over the middle. It's Sims. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
It's now second down.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Greg Zerline set to...
But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's AFC wildcard game. And it's the Jacksonville Jaguars who are moving on to the next round as they eliminate the Denver Broncos.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pittman. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a carry for Lindsey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and...
From the gun, Pittman over the middle to Beckham.
Pittman's pass complete to Odell Beckham.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
For James Washington, incomplete.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Fourth down.
And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pittman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
On 3rd down, Pittman. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Results in
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Got an open man. It's Washington.
Mayfield's pass.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd.
Here's Mayfield. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Mayfield looks to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Leonard Fournette.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
But nothing starts out a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Lindsey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Pittman. He'll find Lindsey here.
Pittman's pass.
Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He finds Beckham complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again, Pittman. The throw taken in by Sims. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. New England on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Makes the score Patriots 20.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th, as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Allen, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Steelers on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
And again, it's Mayfield. Finding Harris over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll run with Fournette. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
This is Fournette. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
For the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Pittman. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Throwing after the interception. Pittman going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
The 37-yard
now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Asiasi. A 6-yard pickup brings
on second down. It's Lindsey, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Lindsey.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Steven Sims Jr., his second touchdown of the night. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
2-point conversion.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it, make them do it again.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards.
He's back to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on 4th down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the gun on 3rd down. Pittman. That's complete right side to Asiasi. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on in the playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.